Honestly, kids have a lot more options than my time.
Without a bachelor's degree, you can't earn much in Singapore, especially the livelihood is so expensive now.
It's very hard to compete with people who has like higher qualification.
Education versus experience. Which do employers really prefer? Based on the Ministry of Manpower's labour force in Singapore 2023, around 42% of residents in the labour force are degree holders, and among residents aged 25 to 29, degree holders from both local universities and private institutions had a slightly higher employment rate as compared to those with a local polytechnic diploma or ITE certificate. The median gross monthly income, inclusive of employer CPF contribution, from employed residents of that same age range also saw a variance, as degree holders from local universities drew $5,850, while local polytechnic diploma and ITE certificate holders drew $3,726 and $2,958 respectively. We wanted to find out if Singaporeans felt that pursuing higher education is worth it. AsiaOne recently did a survey which received 1,189 valid responses. Less than half of the respondents agreed that pursuing a bachelor's degree is worth the cost today, regardless of it being from a public, private, or overseas university. Respondents who were bachelor's degree holders or higher were more likely to agree or strongly agree that a bachelor's degree from a public university in Singapore is worth the cost today. There was also a stark difference in perspectives on which are the most useful aspects of a bachelor's degree between bachelor's degree holders and those who are planning to or are currently pursuing one. Securing their first job, career advancement, and building professional networks saw the largest difference. More than 60% of respondents agreed or strongly agreed that there are now more pathways to grow one's talents and build a successful career compared to 10 years ago. Younger respondents were also more likely to disagree or strongly disagree that the education system in Singapore prepares its students well for the future. To expand on our findings, we headed out to find out if Singaporeans found bachelor's degrees useful.
I have diploma in Architectural Technology and Building Services from TP.
A doctorate in philosophy.
Postgrad diploma.
My N-levels are.
A-levels.
I have a master's.
I studied HR for postgrad diploma with SHRI, but related to my work, not really, because I'm actually a personal assistant.
Interestingly, it's not, but it's something that I felt that would value add to the skills that's required for me to do my job.
It is not exactly related to my field of work.
I did engineering, so currently I run my own, AI IT company. That's why it's relevant.
Actually, not really, because my degree from NUS is accounting, but currently I'm not in an accounting firm.
In terms of monetary value, can't really comment on that, but I think it helps in shaping the person's values.
At a certain point in time in your career, you might need to pursue a bachelor degree. But whether you do it before you start work or after, it's really up to you.
I feel like it's worth it because I can find a better job. I think having a degree is crucial, especially in Singapore, because almost everything requires a degree.
Without a bachelor's degree, you can't earn much in Singapore, especially the livelihood is so expensive now.
Honestly, today, whether is a degree necessary to succeed, I personally don't think so. I know people who doesn't have a degree that do amazingly well in life. Knowledge is practically free. It's just how motivated you want to find that knowledge.
Firstly, it depends on what do you want to do in the futures, and second thing is depends on which industry as well.
I believe it's very worth it, especially in Singapore, because some people have diplomas, some people have degrees, so it's very hard to compete with people who has like higher qualification. Work experience also matters a lot. So some people may choose work experience over the degree.
Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that it gives us the foundation to be able to pursue a higher education downstream. No, because what we study may not be directly relevant.
More would needs to be done to ensure that whatever is being taught in school stays relevant, especially so when the world is changing at a fast pace.
Singapore also encourages CCAs and stuff, so students are not just book smart, so they get to learn other skills.
I believe, especially because they have you attend workshops for career workshops all in secondary school. In diploma also they have career workshops on.
I feel like everyone has the opportunity to pursue whatever they're interested in.
Honestly, kids have a lot more options than my time. A lot more options today. You can pursue different diverse interests. Now, whether they prepare the kids really for the market, again, it boils out to the fact that whether kids are motivated to find what really is of interest to them.
Of the people we interviewed, half of the respondents were employed, and 4 out of these 5 said that what they studied was not related to their field of work. All of the respondents agreed that pursuing a bachelor's degree is worth it, and if you can, you should look to pursue it, although it isn't necessarily a must-have to be successful. More than half of the respondents also said that Singapore's education system prepares students well for the future, with the others of the view that while it is slowly changing and adapting, more still needs to be done. So, what do you think?